Hey, it's me again, Sean Bodley with Clear Technologies, and here's another short demonstration of one of the new enhancements into the PowerHA 722 user interface. And this is about user and role management. So I'm going to show how to create a custom role and how to create a user and add it into that role, and then also explain what the pre-existing roles that HA722 automatically provides for you. So here in the user interface, I'm already logged in as root. You can see up here, I'm root. And here's my additional options. And I'm going to go to role management first and show what the roles are and explain what each one of them is. Now, of course, HA root should be pretty self-explanatory. It can do everything in your cluster that the SMUI provides. The HA mon can really only view the logs themselves. The operator can actually create resource, verify and sync the cluster, and view the reports. HA admin can do most things. Just start, stop, create, sync the cluster, create snapshots, view the logs, suspend and resume. And then the HA verify role is just that. It can do a cluster verification only. So what I want to do is I am going to create a custom one that I call opmon. So I'm going to have it be able to verify the cluster and also to view the activity log. So I'm going to add a custom role. Going to name it opmon. Then I'm going to choose verify cluster and view activity log. And boom, just like that, it's created. So I've got opmon with those two capabilities. And currently there's no users that are part of opmon, so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to create a new user, and I'm just going to name it PHA guy. And I'm just making this up as I go along. And what this does is this will create the user for the user interface. This does not create the user on the AIX box that the user interface server is running from, and I'll show you that. So here I can choose my custom one that I already created, so it's an existing role, or at the time of creating the user, I could do both. I could create the new role of opmon and give it the capabilities that I just gave it by creating it manually, but in this case I'm going to choose my existing one called opmon. And I could tell it to have that capability for all zones, but just because I want to show what it looks like after I log in and show it stripped down a bit, I'm just going to choose the dev zone only. And there's my user called PHA guy. And when I look over on this is my SMUI server where the GUI actually runs, and you can see I already have a user here called PHA guy. So creating it through the user interface does not create it on the OS. So you need to make sure that a user is created on the OS and they know what the password is. So I'm going to go ahead and log out of the SMUI. I'm going to log back in as PHA guy. And now when I log in, I don't see all my three zones. I don't see prod, test, and dev anymore. I only see dev. I can check the status, but if I try to do anything, remember I'm quite limited in what I can do. So I can pretty much just verify the cluster, which is what the opmon role gave me, and I can view the logs. And that is about the extent of it. So I can't do any moves, I can't do any resource group changes, can't do any synchronizations. So the custom role can be used for many different things. You can do it for individual zones, or you can spread it across a couple of zones, multiple zones. You can pretty much mix and match what you want. So that pretty much concludes the demonstration of creating a custom role and assigning a user to that role. Of course, if you have any questions on this feature or anything else on my demos, feel free to leave me a comment or send me an email at sbodley@cleartechnologies.net, and I'll try to help you any way I can. And as always, thanks for watching.